Right, so in this video I'm going to have a look at the Leaving Certificate Higher Level Maths Paper 2 for 2019, question 1. This is a probability kind of question, so in part A1 we have a class and it consists of 12 boys and 8 girls. So we have 12 boys and we have 8 girls. 12 boys, 8 girls, so that's a total is 20 in the class. 2 students are selected at random from the class. What is the probability that 2 students selected will be a boy and a girl in any order? So a boy and a girl in any order. So what way can you do that? Well, you can choose a boy and a girl in that order, or you could have chosen a girl and a boy. So you've got to work out this probability here. So let's have a look through this. So to start with, we got to look at the probability of choosing a boy. Well, the probability of choosing a boy is 12 over 20. And means we multiply, and now we've got to choose a girl. Well, there are 8 girls, but remember we've already chosen the boy here, so there are only 19 students left in total. Or means we add, and then we do the same thing again. We've got to choose a girl, so that would be 8 out of 20, and then we've got to choose the boy once we've chosen the girl. So the probability of choosing a boy once we've chosen the girl then would just be 12 over 19. So if you work all this out, this is just calculator work, do this bit first, these bits here first, and then add your 2 answers, you should get 48 over 95. So that's the probability of choosing a girl and a boy in any order. Okay, so let's have a look at part 2. 4 students are selected at random, 1 at a time from the class. What is the probability that the first 3 students selected will be boys and the 4th will be a girl? Okay, so let's run through that. So we're looking at the first 3 selected being would be boys. Okay, so you need a boy, 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 and then a girl. So let's just run through that. We have to find the probability of selecting 3 boys. The first 3 have to be boys, so that would be 12 out of 20. The probability of choosing a boy the first time is 12 out of 20. The probability of choosing a boy then the second time, there are only 11 boys left, so it's going to be 11. There are only 19 students in total. And then we have another boy here, so there are only 10 boys left, and there are only 18 students in total. And then finally we have to choose a girl, so there are 8 girls and there are 17 students then in total. So this is, when you work this out, you should get 88 over 969. So that's the probability of choosing a boy, 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 and then a girl. Okay, so that's part 2. Let's have a look at part B then. We have an examination paper and it's made up of 2 sections. So we have section A and we have section B. Section A consists of 7 questions, so this is the number of questions. Section A consists of 7 questions and section B consists of 8 questions. The paper contains the following instructions. So from section A you must answer question 1. So let's see, we can put questions to be answered, if you like. Really, I'm just summarizing the question here in this table. Questions to be answered, in part A you must do question 1. So from section A you must answer question 1 and then any 3 others plus any 3 others. Okay, in part B then you must answer any 4. So here we just have to do any 4 out of these 8. Find how many different combinations of questions may be answered if a candidate follows these instructions. Okay, so how many different combinations of questions can be answered? Well, let's have a look. So from part A here, you've got to do question 1. So you got to do question 1. So that's one thing you definitely have to do. And then you have to do any 3 of the remaining 6. So we're going to multiply that by, you've got to choose, in other words, you've got to choose any other 3 from the 6. So you've got 6 questions remaining and we have to choose 3. So this is from section A. And then, so we're going to multiply again. From section B then we have to choose any 4 of these 8 questions. So out of those 8 questions we have to choose 4 questions. So really this is the number of combinations of questions that we can that may be answered. Now when you work this, so it's 1 because we have to do question 1, and we have 3, then we have to choose 3 questions from the remaining 6, and we have to choose 4 questions from the remaining 8. So when you do that you get 1,400. So there are 1,400 different combinations of questions that may be answered if the candidate follows these instructions. So this here, so that's our answer, if you like. Okay, and that's it for question 1.